All right, hey, Jim Hamilton here. Excuse my cold. It's caught up to me. This winter in spring has caught up to me and is about to crush my chest. But anyways, my problems, right? All right, here's some talk that I've been hearing, and I think is probably one of the most misunderstood piece of that's out there between members, and that is billable hour efficiency. What is true billable hour efficiency? And it's important to understand the math behind billable hour efficiency, because I will say this, 95% of the members that I talk to have this wrong. So I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page here. All right. So I'm going to give a little tutorial on billable hour efficiency. I've created two graphs, two scenarios here. One with a true billable hour efficiency and one with a false billable hour efficiency. And it all starts with, what is your gross sales? Okay. And then from your gross sales, subtract any subcontractors out of there. Like I misspoke, subcontractor, but that's all right. Subcontrators. Maybe that's more like it. All right. Subcontractors. Let's go ahead and fix that for you while I'm here. I can't even look at that now. All right. Fixing that. There we go. Now we're back on track. Got a big C in there. And I got a big C in there too, just to magnify my error. Very good. All right, so we're back on track. So we got subcontractor costs, and that's going to represent your net sale. And your net sale is 100%. That's your sale, okay? The subcontractor cost was the subcontractor's sale, not yours. So it inflated your gross sale to 300 or 102.9%. Take out the 2.9% contractor sale in there, and you're measuring everything from your sale, from your net sale. All right. So from there, we'll minus the material cost. So just go to your income statement and figure out your net sale minus your material cost, and then make sure you add the profit back on the material. That's 25% profit we're putting on everything. We put it on material and we put it on labor. Okay. So add those two together, and that's your total selling price for material. Then that's going to leave you your labor sales. You're going to subtract this from here, and that's going to leave you your labor sales. I'll just show you the math on it. All right. Now, 2,080 hours a year, that's a full-time technician. So you're paying him 2,080 hours a year, and your selling price is $500, let's say. How many hours did you bill throughout the year? You can back into this, and this will tell you. You divide that 500 into 246, 66, 67, because that is your labor sales, because you took your material cost and your profit for material out of that. All right? And that's going to leave you with 493 hours sold, or sold hours. All right? And where do you get your billable hour efficiency? You divide that 493 hours sold into 2,080 hours. That's what you're paying the guy. So this is your true efficiency. You may give him 80 hours off for vacation during the year, but it is still based on 52 weeks out of the year. Your true efficiency is based on 52 weeks out of the year. And that's 40 hours a week times 52 is 2,080 hours. So this is giving you your true billable hour efficiency right here. This equals basically a one full tech. 2,080 hours equals one full-time tech with a desired net profit of 20. So then we come over here, and this is what I'm seeing from most of you. And so we've got same scenario, 350,000, 10,000 subcontractor, net sales, materials the same. Everything up here is all the same. Okay, and so is the labor sale. It's all the same. But here's how you're figuring your efficiency. This is what I've seen. If you pay a guy 1,644 hours, you're saying that your billable hour efficiency is 30%. It's not 30%. It's 30% based off the time you pay him, But that's not how we build our selling price. We build our selling price based off of 2,080 hours a year per technician, not 1,644 or 1,213, whatever your number is. So you always have to divide your number of hours sold. They're the same number of hours sold in both scenarios because it's just math. The difference here is the efficiency number. This one's stating a false efficiency of 30%. This is stating a true efficiency of 23.72%. So I want to make sure that you're weighting 2,080 hours a year per your technicians to find out what your true billable hour efficiency is. Because that is the hours you have available to sell. How many of those hours you sell is your efficiency. Okay? So I just want to make sure that we pinpoint that. And this is actually in the Profit Pricer. This same exercise right here is in the Profit Pricer. It's in the MP41 tab. MP41 tab. You can do this to find out what your true billable hour efficiency is. Okay, if you have any questions at all on this, please give us a holler. Give any of your coaches a holler. Bottom line is you're employing not a full-time tech here. You're employing 79% of a tech based off of the hours he works. Okay? That's only 79% of a tech. And you can't count him as a full tech and give him 30% based off of 2,080 hours. He's only giving you 1,640 hours. So you have to look at his efficiency based off the hours that he's giving you. Okay? Or that for the hours through the year, because you're going to pay the 2,080 hours. Okay? That's how you got to look at this, guys. And what I'd ask you to do is to count up all of your hours paid. So this is all of your hours paid. Count them all up. And then divide it by 2,080 hours. And that'll tell you how many full-time technicians you actually are employing in the course of a year. Some of us may be employing a tech for, maybe 3 months and he leaves. You got to count that guy's hours. He was there for 3 months. So that goes into the equation of hours paid. Then you can divide your sold hours into your hours paid, and that's going to give you your true efficiency. This billable hour efficiency is important because the billable hour efficiency is what your selling price is based off of. Okay? Not some want to be 60% efficient. It's based off your true efficiency, how efficient you truly are. All right? Now, I get it in the beginning. If you don't know this, you'll make some assumptions and work with your business coach on the assumptions and track it. We're going to start tracking this. You got to start tracking your hours sold. And you need to track your hours paid anyway. You've got payroll, so that's an easy thing to track. To find out what your true billable hour efficiency is. Because if you don't have the true billable hour efficiency in the MP4 tab, this is in the MP41 tab, but you got to set up your efficiency in the MP4 tab that dictates what your selling price is going to be. Okay? So I hope that helps and clears things up. I did put a little things down here. I thought this is interesting. If you got a guy that's 100% and your selling price is $500 an hour and your material cost is running you about 20.6% on a job, this is going to be the sales if he's 100% efficient. That means he has to sell 2,080 hours. If he's 50% efficient, it means he has to sell 1,040 hours. He'll be bringing in this amount. At 30% efficient on this false one, you're saying this guy's going to bring in 312,000. Well, he didn't bring in 312,000 in labor sales. He only brought you in 246,000. So it's a misnomer. The 246 here at 23% is right down here in between the 23% is where the 246 is going to fall. Okay, so this is based off of your labor sales, not your material sales. And I'm not giving profit from material I'm not surrendering the profit for labor, for higher labor efficiency. No. Okay? Don't do that. You earn the profit, leave that profit where it lies with the material. So don't give credit and raise this labor sale up $23,000. Okay? Because that isn't where you earn that money. You earn that from the sale of this material. So that $500 isn't part of that $23,000. It's part of this right here. Okay? I just want to make sure we're clear on that.